What's up, college football fans, and welcome to our Western Michigan Broncos rebuild. Start of week 9, we bring in this center, and halfway through the season, we're 6-0 and ranked 9th in the country. This week, if we can maintain our lead, we're going to sign this receiver and this defensive tackle. It looks like we're going to get this halfback as well, but this edge rusher, Texas, came out of nowhere with a huge gain, and we're going to be in a close battle for these last new additions. But we're 3-0 in conference play, and we have 5 more games, and it's time to take care of business against Bowling Green. We're going to get the ball first, and I'm not necessarily worried about how we play on offense, but I don't want to be giving up as many points to these guys as I did with Ball State. They've only got one high safety out here on first down, but I'm going to feed our back anyways. And they look like they're watching the pass on second down. I'm going to keep feeding our back. Picked up the first down. I'm going to spread the defense out right here. Got a tight end open in space. And after that solid gain, I'm back on the ground feeding our back direct snap. I want the Falcons defense to know that they can't stop us no matter what. And we've had a great drive here to this point. Safety leaves us some space right here. Touchdown. With a textbook drive, 2 minutes into the game, here's their opportunity. And I don't want to give up anything. Bowling Green drew a flag on their first play, so they're going to try again, 1st and 15. They pick a solid gain up. And that was a quick throw right there, but I'm going to try and get some pressure on this quarterback on this next one. He hit the halfback. Man coverage with the 5-man rush. I'm going to watch this running back on this play. They're trying to confuse us with the motion. Cover 3 right here. Throw it at me. Scrambling. 2nd and 2, playing cover 2. Got an extra spy out there. They run to the left. After we pushed them back on 2nd down, they were incomplete on 3rd. They're going to attempt a field goal from the 43-yard line. What a kick. And they put some points on the board, but that's about all I can ask for from our guys. I'm not seeing anybody here. I'm scrambling. Got the defense respecting our passing game, opening it up for the run. And now I'm going to try some power-style football. We get blown up, though. 3rd and 8. We need a sizable gain here. Man underneath gets enough room. 1st and 10. I'm going to try and attack right here. They get pressure off the line. Bigum's is open down there. Big catch. And we're in the red zone now. Feed our back. Solid gain. I flipped the RPO 3rd and 3. It looks like man coverage, but it wasn't. They left him. And he drops it. And after the drop, I'm going for it. 4th and 3. Koski gets open. Touchdown. Coming to a close in this first quarter. It's time to light the scoreboard up on them. First down didn't get far. 2nd down, playing cover 4 defense. They only sent 3 players on a route. Interception. Well, I wanted to light the scoreboard up. Here we are. Man wide open down there. Great throw. Here at the beginning of the 2nd quarter, I'm going to give them a few opportunities to bring this game a little closer. Oh, I missed that bad. 2nd and 6. They're play action with it. Good throw. And I haven't really been blitzing, but I'm going to try him right here on 1st down. Drop back with the zone. We get a sack. Fumble. Let's go. They've got both safeties on the left side of the field. Running back gets wide open underneath. And if I can drop this throw in the end zone right here, I'm going to play this one out in sim. I am plenty confident in our guys. There we are. I'm going to throw in the backups and watch the sim, and if I have to step in, I will. After going 3-0 against all the teams that have taken us out of the playoffs this season, I knew this was going to be our year, and we're playing like it against our conference opponents. We won our battle with Arkansas for that receiver, but Texas came from behind and stole this player from us. And I started scouting 3-star edge rushers because we lost that one guy, and I found a gem, so we're going to try and pick him up. But after losing to Notre Dame 4 times in this rebuild, I wanted another rematch. And we've already beaten the #1 team this season, so this should be a good one. We're going to be playing at our field due to the way this one was scheduled, because I just added in a bunch of top teams. But with Notre Dame having the #1 Heisman candidate in their quarterback, I don't think it's going to bother them too much. We gave him a man look on that first play, so I'm switching over to zone here, keeping an eye on that running back. We stop him. Play cover 3 right here and watch this first down. That's a hell of a throw. And I thought about putting an extra defensive back out there, but I want to be able to stop their running game. 2nd and 3 at our 41-yard line. I'm watching the middle of the field. Oh, I thought that was an interception. Notre Dame is ranked 1 for a reason, and we had no answer for them right there. But we can match that energy. First play of our drive, I'm running up the middle. 2nd down, I got a man in motion, and they're playing man coverage. I'm going to run to this left side again. Get to the outside, we got the first and more. With the first down, they got to respect our running game. Tried to get a quick pass off. I'm scrambling with it. Oh, that throw was a lot more dangerous than I anticipated it to be. Late here, and we're already in a 3rd and long situation. Great throw, can't catch it. If we were a little closer, I would go for this 4th down, but 4th and 9, I got to give them the ball back. 25-yard line. I brought out the extra defensive back because we couldn't stop their passing game last time. They're going to run up the middle, though. With that huge gain they got on that first down, I'm keeping that extra linebacker out there. He tried me, and I picked him off right there. Let's go. I'm not expecting to beat this secondary deep down the field, so we're going to keep running these short throws. 3rd and 1, I switched to a run play, and they stepped up. I'm still running right at them. Just short. We're down by a touchdown. I'm going for it right here. 4th. Quick throw. Pick it up. 2nd and 7, 1 high safety. They're playing zone. Throwing to the outside. And here in this 3rd and short situation, we have the defense spread out. I'm running right up the middle. 1st down and more. RPO got shut down in 1st down. To close out this quarter, I'm running right up the middle on them. We don't get anywhere. 3rd and 8, I got to pass this in. Bad throw. Almost lucky I didn't get that throw off. I'm taking the field goal. We didn't tie up the game, but if we get a touchdown, we can take the lead now. But for that to happen, we have to step up on defense. Cover 4 here, the 25-yard line. Running the football, too fast for me. I got to keep that extra lineman on the field. 2nd and short, they're running again. Very short this time. And 3rd and 1, I'm expecting to sneak, and they get it. We can't even let these guys get close to a 1st down because they're picking it up. 2nd and 1 right here, though. I push them back. And our linebacker just got hurt on that last play. Cover 4, they're picking it up over the middle. Notre Dame with a funny-looking formation, expecting the run play. They pick up 5. And on the last play, both of our star linebackers just went down with an injury. 3rd and short here in the red zone. We got to get 1 stop, force a field goal attempt at least. They get the touchdown. Notre Dame has proved no easy task to stop. And they have such great speed on their secondary. I'm not trying to beat them downfield. 3rd and 3, we need to pick this one up. Halfback gets some space. And here in week 10, I'm noticing that both of our halfbacks have a star on them now. The motion man gets wide open here. Notre Dame's moving their safety around right here. They played man coverage, though, and we burnt them. I've set the audibles in this play call so that I can pick up some yards on every play. The run to the right worked for us. 3rd and inches, it looks like they have an extra defensive back out there. I did not mean to do that. And I don't know if I could have gained any more yards on that run than we did. But I'm picking up this on 4th down. Or not. And I'm challenging the spot of the ball on this one. I feel like I picked up that 1st down. That challenge actually worked out for us, and I got the football back. If we can get ahead of that defensive back, no. 2nd and 10, I'm trying to attack them in the end zone, but they're playing downfield. And 3rd and 1 from the 12-yard line. Got caught looking at the scoreboard. I took my eyes off the play and we still picked it up. 2-yard line, running right up the middle, finally in the end zone. We brought their lead a little bit closer. There's a minute remaining in this second quarter. And I'm going to give the offense a different look right here and see if we can make a play. I've got the edge dropping back in coverage with a linebacker and a defensive back rushing. 2nd and 10, offense is spread out, so I'm playing man coverage, watching over the middle. And one more stop. We have plenty of time to put some points on the board here in this half. Way down the field with it. We make a play. 50 seconds left on this punt. That went absolutely nowhere. One thing they don't have is a punter. I said I wasn't going to attack them downfield. They're blitzing heavy right here. Tight end gets left. Oh, no. He was left for a moment, but they didn't leave him completely. I thought that was an interception. Underneath right here. That last pickup potentially put us in field goal range, but I want to take the lead. Still have 2 timeouts, but I'm trying to hurry up with this play call. Right over the middle. Good move. Timeout. We still have 1 timeout. I'm going to try and attack this secondary. They played me well. Throw it away. 19-yard line. I'm going to try and throw this one in one more time. Right over the middle. Misses him. We got that play off quickly. Tight end misses him again, but a flag on them. And that pass interference brought us up to the 4-yard line. I'm going to try and pass it in real fast. Right over the middle. We're in. I was playing the end of that half like it was the end of the game, and we took ourselves a 3-point lead, and I think I get the ball at halftime. I was correct, and we did kick the ball off to start this game. It's time to extend our lead. We came out and drew a false start penalty. 1st and 15 right here. Tight end gets open. Huge gain. Refraining from passing on this play after that huge gain. I'm going to run right up the middle, and it opened up for us. I switched from my pass to a run, and they brought a cornerback to that linebacker spot. And I don't want to kill my senior running back, so I'm throwing in the freshman right here. And this freshman very well may be the first star player I've seen as a freshman. We went backwards on that 1st down run. I'm trying him again here. We can't get through that D-line. If we can get a safety on Bigums right here, I was going to attack, but I'm scrambling as it opens up the field. And with no quarterback spy in their game plan, that's been working for us. Big hole up the middle. Here on the goal line, I don't want to be too aggressive. I'm running this football still, see if we can power it in. We just came out strong in this second half. There's still 3 minutes remaining in this 3rd quarter. Big hit. Offense is spread out. I'm going to try and play man coverage. Watching the middle zone. They got a tight end and a running back out there. And 3rd and 4, I'm playing cover 2 with the spy out there. They run out of bounds. And with the 10-point lead, we just ran them 3 and out. I got a chance to extend this lead even more. And with all the losses I've taken to these teams in the past, I'm confident saying that we're the best team in the country. Right up the middle. Want to stretch out these defensive backs on the right side. Not there. Hit my tight end. Big catch. 43-yard line on their side of the field. We're running the ball now. And I don't want this hard-hitting defense to kill 2 running backs this game. But I'm hitting them here in the motion. Now it's time to get our 3rd string back right up the middle. We're get it. Our starter's out of the game for the rest of this one, but with a star player on the bench, we're doing just fine. The #1 ranked Fighting Irish are on their heels, and our quarterback just got killed with that one. Spread out offensive look has the defense spread out. Touchdown. And with a 17-point lead with 22 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter, all we have to do is preserve our lead and kill the clock. Easier said than done. Notre Dame with a fullback, a running back, and a tight end out there. They're running with the quarterback, though. And we have our extra linebacker and defensive end out there. Oh. And Notre Dame caught me slipping right there to close out this third quarter. Fourth quarter, cover 4, drops it. 2nd and 10 on the 12-yard line, expecting that run. And they have 4 receivers on the left side of the field, 3rd and 7. I'm watching the middle of the field. Good coverage. Ooh. Man coverage worked well with us in that last play. They have the same formation out there. And they're trying me again. At this point, we've already sealed the victory. We just need to kill the clock. Third string gets a big hole. After our back just picked up that big first down, RPO gets open as well. And it would appear that Notre Dame just wants to go home with this L. We've already killed 2 minutes because I've got the chew clock on and we're picking up first downs. And with us being up by so many points and consuming so much clock, it's over. And with that, I've completed my revenge tour, and the next step is getting through these college football playoffs. We just dominated Notre Dame on the ground, and that's going to be our best bet for success for this postseason. And you would think that after beating the #1 team twice this season, we would be #1, but I don't see it happening. And we've been fluctuating all season, but for us to be below Notre Dame after beating them is absurd. We're in a recruiting battle for this 5-star defensive tackle, and he doesn't look like he's going to go to our school. And this running back is letting Michigan catch up to us with bad team grades, but we might still sign him. We've had 0 competition for this 5-star receiver, and we're signing him for sure. And then we're in another battle with Auburn for this tight end. But we have 4 more conference games, and with us just taking Notre Dame down, the Rockets are going to need a miracle to beat us. With our undefeated record, I'm going to have to say the rest of these games in our season are going to be trap games. Toledo had a good turnout for this game. The crowd is packed. And they spread the offense out 3rd and 4. I'm always playing man coverage when the offense is spread out. Interception. And broke the tackle. But in our peak season, the Rockets stand no chance against us. My man has beat the zone. 10-yard line with this formation. They're leaving my open man on the running back. And with our team advantage, it feels like I'm playing this game on easy mode. I'm going to play man coverage and switch up the look for the offense right here. They don't pick up anything. And after going 3 and out twice within the first 2 minutes, this is out of hand. I'm going to put the bench players in the game. I'm going to take this punt return. With that being said, we have 3-star wide receivers and 2-star halfbacks, so we still have some star players out there. 1 high safety. We're going to try and stretch them out. They're playing zone. Can't keep up with our guys, though. Our backup quarterback has an elite development trait as well, but he wants to transfer. And since it's conference prestige, maybe if we win the national championship this season, he'd stay, but I don't know. We're picking up big gains. We just passed all the way up the field. They look like they're watching this run, but I'm going to power it in. After 2 failed drives, the kick returner just brought the ball out of the end zone. It got dropped on the 10. 2nd and 7, our cornerbacks are pressing for some reason, so I'm going to back them up. Maybe they were pressing them because they can. I'm going to let them do what they want to do. If I'm, they're sending it down the field here, but we get a fumble on the snap. Quick returner. We're going to take this in. They get another attempt here. It's only been 3.5 minutes in this game, and we're up by 3 possessions. We've already got the bench out there. If I go up by another touchdown at the end of this quarter, I'm just going to call it quits because they're terrible. 26-yard line, 3rd and 9. They've picked up 1 first down this game, and the quarterback fumbled a 2nd time. We get a 2nd fumble return touchdown. And at the start of this 2nd quarter, I'm going to watch and see what our team does. And these are all the backups. They're going to run it. Get blown up, though. 2nd down. We're looking for a pass. Now I can't see upfield, and they take a sack. 3rd and 23. They absolutely soiled this drive. And with this field goal, I'm going to go back to regular simulation. I know the kicker's good. From what I just saw, it looks like that second half was a lot of punt the ball back and forth, and our team only put up 10 points in it. And I'm certain that I put up most of these yards in that first quarter when I was playing. With 3 games remaining in this season, we signed our 3rd receiver. It looks like there's no coming back for this defensive tackle. And with substantial lead on this tight end right here, I think we're about to lose it to Auburn. And this one hurt to see. We don't have the best team grades, and Tennessee just took a massive leap to pick up this prospect. But I was honestly thinking if I can win it all this year, we're just going to go out on top with this rebuild. And our overall has gone up a little bit, but it doesn't mean anything to me. And it's time to take care of business. Buffalo football to start the game, and they have a 4-5 record so far this season. They got to the outside there, and they picked up 4 on first down. I'm going to send some pressure on them here, and they get through it. Extra rusher not helping us much. This team's in the hurry-up offense. Forced the drop right there. I'm going to play this middle zone. And 3rd and 5, I'm playing cover 3 with the quarterback spy on him. Oh, he dropped that, though. That receiver had his hands on the ball, and he couldn't reel it in. I'm returning this punt right here because we're faster than them. Here on first down, the defense has 1 high safety. I've got both running backs out there, and I'm just going to hit him down low. Pick up a first down with it. I was looking downfield trying to get somebody open, and we still had time to make the short throw. And 2nd and 2, I'm going to try and stretch out this secondary. They got 3 safeties. Right down the middle gets open, but we missed the throw. Only 1 high safety this time. He's just playing the middle of the field. Get a man open. Still with only 1 high safety, but they do have extra defensive backs out there. Our transferred in receiver gets open. That's Diaz. Touchdown. Buffalo runs the hurry-up offense. I don't think it's going to do them any favors here against us. Tampa 2, I even put a spy out there because I don't know if this quarterback can scramble, but they're still short. With the way these MAC conference games are going, you can really see how much our team has improved. And after the illegal forward pass, I pick up the first down. After we picked up the first, we didn't get anywhere on the next 2 plays. Direct snap gets all the way up the field, though. Here on the 22, let's see if I can get it together and pass it in. Running back's wide open. I got to give it to him. 10-yard line, we have an opportunity just to drop it in. Receivers ran into each other on that play. Terrible throw. And when I threw that last pass, I thought he was going to keep going up the field, but he did not. I got to scramble. And that's the tackle. So slow. Buffalo's only picked up 30 yards so far in this first quarter. 0 points. I'm playing cover 4. They throw it right to my defensive back. With the best team in the country, I feel bad for our opponents in the MAC conference. Huge gain. And here on the goal line, I'm going to try and run right up the middle with my quarterback. Just short. And 2nd and 1, they're ready for it. We're still running right at them. Almost. And they're expecting us to run up the middle with their 3 down linemen. I'm going to run this RPO, and my man is wide open. With a 21-point lead to start this second quarter, I'm going to give them an opportunity to get up the field. And burnt us right there. Now the offense is spread out. They're causing confusion with the hurry-up. First down. The only reason they cause confusion is because I changed the play a little bit too late. We're getting beaten, man. Cover 4 is playing too far up the field and giving up stuff underneath. We switch to Tampa 2, and we make a play. But I'm going to press the defensive backs here in cover 4 and see if that helps. And the run goes nowhere. And after they take a loss, they finally go back to the huddle for 3rd and 9. There. Oh! I left him with those defensive backs on the field, and he burnt us. All they had to do was put their hands up, and they could have picked that ball off. But they only lost yards here at the goal line. Playing cover 2 still. He's not throwing that. And they're going to get some points on the board, but it's only going to be this field goal. After that grueling drive, I'm going to try and deflate him here. I got that cornerback. 1 play touchdown. The last play. And our team put up 2 more touchdowns in that 3rd quarter in simulation, and we finished the game 42-3. We've already won our key matchups this season, and I'm just trying to get to the end of the year now. We won the battle for that gem 4-star running back. In Week 13, as one of the only 2 undefeated teams, they have us down at 8th, still below Notre Dame. And in Week 12, we have a ton of battles that are coming close, and I might not get any of these guys. And we were passed on these 2 late additions to our board, and there's no point in even putting any more hours on them. And with the rankings moving around every single week, we're just going to have to wait till the postseason. With 2 games remaining, the Huskies are next. Huskies ball to start the game. I'm going to respect them, play some zone defense, start out. They're running the hurry-up offense, moving players around. I'm switching over to the man coverage. I'm playing middle zone. Sending up the field on us. And how I won't attack Notre Dame down the field, they shouldn't attack us down the field. Our first drive, first play, we get a false start call. Gotta run it, pick something up. We get through the hole. And on the very next play, they're pressing my cornerbacks. Safety fell off him. Big catch. 20-yard line. Picked up a huge gain right there. I'm late with my throw. Too fast for these defenders. And instead of trying to save that with the scramble, I should have ran out of bounds. I just lost 6 yards. No contact. 3rd and 5. I'm trying to pick up the first down, but if I see somebody in the end zone, I'm attacking. With our quarterback making throws like that, it's over. It feels like they can't get anywhere when they have the ball, and we can do whatever we want with it when we do. I don't even have to make a good read. I can just go out there throwing the ball on any play call, and I'm picking something up. Cover 4 right here. They're clamped up taking a sack. After going 3 and out twice, they have 1 high safety. What a throw. 27-yard line. We're about to go up by 2 possessions right here. Should have thrown that up. That was a bad throw. After that bad throw, I'm going to run the football. Opens it up. Our line is blocking people. 3rd and 7. Defense is playing zone. Get away from the rusher. I'm gone with it. 2-yard line. We're about to walk this one in the end zone. No blocks. Predictable play call there on 1st down, but we're going to try him again here on 2nd. 15-yard line. 2 tight end set. They throw the RPO. Big catch. And they beat our man coverage right there, but I'm going to give them a chance. They got 2 players in the man in motion. Running up the middle, though, with the tight end. For the hell of it, I'm going to send both of my safeties on a blitz here. And after picking up their first down on this drive, 3rd and 14. They picked it up again. Now they're in scoring position. 38-yard line. And I thought they were about to give us the football back. They're throwing it now, but these screenplays aren't going anywhere. And 3rd and 9 from the 37. I don't know if they can make this field goal. It's only a 50-yarder. That's, respectable drive from the Huskies. They're going to attempt a field goal and sneak it in. And this game has not necessarily been competitive so far, but they're still in the game. And throwing it out of bounds. I have 1 more play here in this 1st quarter. We're going to feed the back, get up the middle. 3rd and 1 from the 32-yard line. Feed the tight end on RPO. And technically, with our hardest schedule yet, we're still undefeated. 2nd and 6. Throw it away. 3rd and 6. I have the defense spread out. Man open. Down the field with it. Falling away from our running game. They're not even respecting it anymore. We're going to run right up the middle. Solid gain. And the defense is still spread out. We're feeding this back a 2nd time. Big hit on them. I wanted to be bullheaded here, but the defense looks like they're about to blitz me. And I'm throwing it in the end zone. And we're going to match their field goal with one of our own, if I can even make it. I probably should have just went for it, but I'm not too worried about killing these guys by 1,000 points. They're scrambling. Now they've got a 2nd man in the backfield, and he's in motion. Play action beat me. And while this game hadn't been competitive to this point, they're competing now. They're going to play this zone. next man. I missed him on the tackle. But as they chip away and get closer to the red zone, it's tougher to move the ball. That man got open. And if that player was a little bit faster, they might have got in the end zone on that one. He's scrambling, feeling pressure. Quarterback's running, so I put the spy, but they're running it anyway. Tampa 2 right here on the goal line. Defensive tackle is all messed up. And the Huskies don't want a field goal. They're trying to get in the end zone right here. Good defense, scrambling, good throw. And after missing the field goal, our lead has been dwindled down to 4 points. I'm running the ball here. After the incompletion on second down, I got to pick this third down up. Underneath gets open. 2 minutes until halftime. They're still playing off the line of scrimmage, but their linebackers were pressing. With the defense scrambling, I'm going to try and snap this. They drop back in the zones. Late throw gets open. He's got to make a hell of a catch. Interception. Terrible throw. That ball was too far down the field for our quarterback to drop it on a dime. Cover 3 here, 3rd and 5 on this next possession. And after one successful drive, they failed to get up the field. I got a receiver open, testing the zone. And if I would have seen him a second sooner, we would have made the completion there to the outside. I'm going to test these safeties up the middle. They're playing zone coverage here. I got plenty of time. Just throw it underneath, pick it up. Time running out and them playing up the field. We're not getting any throws down there. And 3rd and 7 from the 47. We are just outside of field goal range. I'd like to give our kicker some redemption, but I throw an interception. After taking all those losses to us in the past, the Huskies have stepped up. I'm in the second half now. Huge gain on that run right there. I get a receiver wide open. Makes the spin up the field. And if I wouldn't have air trucked right there and made the right move, that might have been a touchdown. We break away with the running back on the next play. Defense doesn't know what to expect. I'm going to keep attacking them on the ground. Back up in for the touchdown. After the big score, they went for 2 yards on their first down play. We're playing man coverage and they get past us. And if they're going to compete, they're going to need to score quickly because we can light up the scoreboard if we really have to. Cover 4 here. Play action. Good gain. And we haven't been blitzing, but I tried to get pressure there. We paid for it. But I'm going to try them again here with this blitz. Watch in the middle. They take a sack. And with the drop on second down, 3rd and 15, it's going to be tough for them to pick up. We're in the cover 4. Oh, I should have stuck with my man. Playing the zone, I was trying to watch the middle of the field. They lose some on this play. And our stout defense is having a tough time stopping these Huskies right here. I'm trying to get pressure on this one. Gets the throw off, can't hit him. They're going for it here on 4th, and if they don't pick it up, this could be the game for them. They take a sack. All due respect to the Huskies for trying, but this is a weighted matchup here. And up to the 41, our halfback gets left here. Can't hit him. 2nd and 10, they're stacking the line of scrimmage. Halfback gets left again. One man to beat, can't get past him. But he still picked up the first down, and we're going to feed him on this play. Big holes. Got the speed. Must have tired him out because now we have our other starting halfback in there. 18-point lead. They have one opportunity right here to get back in the game. After that solid gain on first down, they paid for trying to run a trick play. They're throwing it down the field. It looks like the defense may be doubling my outside receiver, leaving the middle of the field wide open. 11-yard line. We throw 2 interceptions this game. Hit him over there. Good catch. With the sloppy first half, we more than made up for it in the second one. And we put up over 200 yards on the ground in that game. In week 14, it's time for the last game of our season, and we're ranked 10. And it looks like the rest of the country is finally watching who we're recruiting because we're not guaranteed to get any of these guys. But Akron is next in line for their execution. And if there was one change I could make to this game, it would be how the CPU recruits because these small schools are just getting left in the dust. I don't want our starters to get rusty going into the postseason, so we're going to play a few snaps with them. We're going to see if we can bring them closer to the line of scrimmage with all these running looks. And we get huge space. After flat out running out of bounds with no receiver open on first down, second down, I'm sending it up the field to Bigums. Easy touchdown. Akron very well maybe the worst team in college football right now. And I'm not expecting them to get very far up the field with their terrible offensive line. With that being said, they picked up a first down faster than the last few opponents. And second and long, I'm going to see if this offensive line can handle my 5-man blitz. Doesn't look like it. 3rd and 7, they picked up a first down this drive, but on the very next set, we got an opportunity to get the football back. And he got through. They've been hitting us underneath, so I'm going to play cover 3 right here. And they ran verticals on that one. Man coverage after they just lost a yard. Taking a sack. 3rd and 18. Playing man coverage. They sent it up the field. We hit them. The Zips actually have a very nice field. So I'm attacking the secondary and double coverage. They had their defensive backs playing off the line. I didn't want to force it, but I ended up forcing it anyways. Tight end gets open on this one. 32-yard line, I'm right up the middle. They're not respecting our run. On second down, they stopped our run for 1 yard. On paper, it would think that they need to... On paper, I would expect them to have to send 7 guys to stop our running game. Oh, Lord. As well as we should be able to stop them with only a 4-man rush. Cover 3 on the 22-yard line, just outside the red zone, they take a sack. 3rd and long, we're backed up off the line of scrimmage. I just had my safety go down on that long play, and they're going to try and get on the board right here, 4th and 20. After wasting that last drive, here we go for another attempt. Receiver gets a lot of space. And they're really watching our receivers, trying not to get beat downfield. I'm going to hit my tight end in the end zone, though. Drop. 43-yard line, RPO. My man gets open out there. Amazed everybody. Touchdown. Akron with that same 2 running back look against us now. Playing man coverage on it. They don't go very far. Cover 4, 2nd and 11. Try and get a quick stop here. And they've got the 2 tight end set and the pistol formation on 3rd down. They take a sack. This game has not been competitive throughout that first quarter, and it wasn't expected to be. And 2nd and 4, I'm really testing out this secondary. Running back on a linebacker. Touchdown. They've got the same offensive formation that they failed on that 3rd down, but they feed the back this time. Changing the look here on 2nd down. They got 3 receivers on the left side, sending them all up the field. Hit me over the middle. I overcommitted right there and left my zone. And they picked up the 1st down. Play action, quick throw. No matter what the score is at the end of this half, I'm going to simulate the second one. They're picking up yards now. Cover 4 defense from the 29-yard line. They've been hitting us underneath. In field goal range, I'm going to play zone defense right here with the offense spread out. Protecting that 1st down, we get stopped. But down by 18, a field goal is not going to help them much, so they're going for it 4th and 2. Another sack. 4 minutes remaining. They have an extra defensive back out there. We're running right up the middle. Nothing but open grass. This Western Michigan Broncos team is absolutely elite here in our 7th year. And next year, there's a definite decline on the way. They beat us downfield. Oh, backup safety in there. Our starter must be actually hurt. Sadly, the position that we're going to get hit hardest at in the offseason is receiver, because we have 3 star seniors. They're playing off the line of scrimmage, and I'm still testing them here. Tight end up the field, can't get it to him. And we broke a huge run off on that last drive. I'm going to try him again here. Oh, can't get through the hole. 3rd and long, they look like they're playing the run, but they do have an extra safety out there. I'm late with my throw. Maybe we can hit him underneath, and we do. And he's too fast for him. Touchdown. With our starters showing no signs of rust, they're about to get some rest for this second half. And Akron, with this 25-point deficit, is not coming back in this second half. Final score of 58-20. I probably could have simulated that whole game with our bench. But we secured our team's undefeated regular season. In the top 25, our team is ranked 11 because of our conference, but when I look at the championship contender grade, we're all the way up to 4, and we're behind one of the teams I've beaten this season. We finally meet one of our rivals in the MAC championship, and this last week of the season, we lost a couple of our recruits. And it looks like we're about to lose a few more. With most teams having played their last game of the regular season last week, the only other undefeated team is Ohio State, and we can take them on. Looking at our own conference, it looks like we took a lot of losses, but Central Michigan had an 11-1 season. Here in Conference Championship Week, we're at 11th in the bracket, and for us to win the national championship this season, we're going to have to go 17-0. This is going to be our last trip to this MAC championship, and I don't know how Central Michigan pulled off the 11-1 season because they only have a 66 overall team. But we've got a ton of fans here. It's time to blow these guys out. We received the opening kickoff, and I might be able to take this to the house if I get a lane. With the quick look at the season statistics, we dropped our passing number down to 60% from 70, and that first down run went absolutely nowhere for us. Late throw over the middle. Big game. 3rd and 1, I had attacked way down the field, and they were giving us space at the line of scrimmage. I'm going for it on 4th down, and with them expecting us only to try and gain a couple yards, they left everything open downfield. RPO 2nd and 5, keeping it with the running back. Very similar RPO right here on 3rd and 1. They're playing 3-4, receivers wide open. Their first opportunity with the football, they got bunched up receivers. I'm playing man coverage. They got open off of that zig route. It didn't look like they sent anybody downfield on that last play. Switch over to cover 3, and they get open over the middle. And no wonder they've had a great season. They're moving the ball. But after getting nowhere on 1st down, I'm setting a blitz trying to get pressure on 2nd, and they take advantage. They're well aware that we could take a huge lead early. And on their first drive, they've already got themselves in field goal position. I'm playing Tampa 2, and I have a spy out there to watch the quarterback, and we stop him in the backfield. Our star sophomore free safety has been dealing with an injury the last couple games, so I'm going to let our backup strong safety fill in, and he possibly is even better. 3rd and 5 here in the 32-yard line. Playing cover 3, quick throw, Burns. He drops it. And they're going to attempt to get on the board here. They make the field goal. Chippewa's on the board. They came out watching us downfield, so I'm going to keep attacking them with these short ones. And they've switched out their defensive back for a linebacker. I don't want to test the 2 safeties out there. And honestly, I wish the running back was on the other side of the quarterback in this formation. I'm going to still try and run. We got a huge hole. I dropped the tight end for our 3rd star receiver, and I'm in the end zone attacking those safeties. If I take my time as I'm supposed to do and dissect Central Michigan's defense, there's no way they're going to compete in this one. And they came away with 3 points on that first drive. 5-man rush here, 2nd and 5. I'm going to watch the middle zone. Man coverage gets beat there. Spread out on the 31-yard line. Zone coverage. Trying to be sneaky on that one. And we've been playing man coverage out of the 4-3 because I have so much faith in my linebackers. Right here, I should have stuck with them a little better. And maybe in the playoffs, we might have to put an extra defensive back out there, but for now, we're just a lot better at stopping the run in the 4-3. They're throwing it at the goal line to start this second quarter. 3rd and goal. If they make a field goal right here, it's still a 1-possession game. They've played it safe there, and let's see if they can make this field goal from the hash. They sink it. I threw my pass away on 1st down. On 2nd down, we don't even have a back in the backfield, and they're playing run defense. And when they made it an 8-point game, it was before we got the ball. Huge catch. I knew Diaz was going to help us out one day. They're getting pressure on the goal line. And with all that pressure, I'm going to run right at them. Up the middle, touchdown. We already have a 14-point lead, so I'm going to try and make it 16 with a 2-point conversion. Our defense gets a lot tougher when it's down on the goal line, and they haven't been able to get in so far. And our offense is so good that it's got to be ripping the heart out of these dudes. Cover 4, 3rd and 9 on the 26-yard line. Good throw. And this MAC championship is not over yet, but it's coming close if they can't score here. Their defense will be lucky to stop us a single possession. Man coverage, 3rd and 14. They run up the middle. Big hit, though. And on their own side of the field, 4th and 6, they're not going for it. I'm going to build this lead up as much as I can before halftime. Good move. And we never played the Chippewas this season. And there's going to have to be some conference realignment after this one. We're just proving to be way too much for these MAC teams to handle. I've got Bigums down the field wide open. After the punt on their last drive, if I was the head coach, I'd be going for it on 4th from here on out. We've built our lead up to 23, and if I can go up by another touchdown, I'm going for 2 again. Because with a 31-point lead, they're going to need 4 touchdowns and a field goal just to tie up the game. We had the secondary wide open on that last play. Quick throw to Diaz down the middle gets open. Oh! Drop on 1st down. I'm watching these defensive backs on this RPO, and they leave the open man. And with the clock rolling, I'm going to feed the back and keep it rolling. And I don't know why they're moving all these players around, but I get a man open on the left side. Central called a timeout right there, trying to preserve clock for another drive. And with a couple runs, we can burn up all their timeouts. Right up the middle with the quarterback was blown up. But that play was more about killing their timeout than it was picking up the touchdown. Tight end in the end zone. But I forgot to go for 2 after the touchdown. We still have a 30-point lead. Playing man coverage here. Sends it up the field. Interception. This game is over after this first half. Tight end gets open right here. Safety help. Drops it. They're watching the deep pass. And I'm slinging it to that tight end. Terrible throw. 4th and 1. They're stopping the downfield pass. So I'm just picking up this 1st down. Burned a timeout. The defense is in the prevent look. I'm picking up a solid gain to get in field goal range. And we're going to go out of this half with a 33-point lead. This game is over. We're going to take the trophy. We finished our regular season 13-0 with the conference championship win. And we'll see next week where we get placed in the college football playoff. At the end of the video, if you're enjoying the rebuild, give a like on the video and subscribe for more. And we'll see you next time. Peace.